here on 2K Sports. The NBA playoffs tip off with round one in the West. It'll be the Sacramento Kings facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers. On tap, coming up next, is the NBA.
For some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA playoffs, round one.
And the Lakers going to their pregame routines. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1 of the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan. The NBA playoffs are officially underway, and here are the starters for tonight. First for the Kings, Williams is out there with Anderson. You got Divac. He'll be looking to control the boards tonight, provide that key offensive production from inside. Then there's Stojaković, and it's Weber at the power forward. And for Los Angeles, Harper's out there with Tracy McGrady, and the big guy in the middle, Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Green at the four spot. Now the number one seed, they'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
It's always about the start. Again, when you're at home, you feel like you're confident, you've got the fans behind you, but you still have to play good basketball.
A good start is critical, because the longer you let the lower seeds stick around, the more you feel the crowd starts to get anxious. And that little bit of doubt starts to creep into your mind.
So the Lakers win the tip. McGrady outside. Nice passes to Harper. The feed to O'Neal. Turnaround K. Can't get it to go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, you want to talk about a team that just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. That was a really ugly game for them.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder about the game plan, but really, it was more about a lack of execution than anything else.
Divac kicks to Weber. Back to Divac. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Harper dishes to McGrady. On the clock. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Kings. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Coach Rick Adler. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
Kevin, he does a great job of moving without the ball. He gets a lot of good looks because of that movement. As long as his teammates are setting screens and looking for him, he can be lethal from the outside.
And that is the key, Steve, but his release in those catch-and-shoot moments is also terrific.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And the jumper is good.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Here's Anderson. He feeds it to Weber. Back to Anderson. Fires the three. The shot is off. Excellent defense from Tracy McGrady. shoots from 8. And that one goes long. The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Harper. It's Williams with the drive. Now here is Stojaković. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Weber. He's guarded by Harper. Weber can't hit.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Harper the pass to Rice. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Good strength there. Just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there. A lot of contact on that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Rice. Both free throws good from Rice.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Divac. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Lakers trail. McGrady outside. Passes it to Rice. Outside Harper. Shaq with a screen on Williams. 5 on the clock. Harper the pass to Rice. From deep. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Divac, that's good. Divac has got 6.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
McGrady takes to Harper. Back to McGrady. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shaq with the screen. A baseline J. On the wing, Stojaković. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Harper kicks the shot. Back to Harper. McGrady outside. Shoots from the elbow. Jump shot is good that time.
He's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
Kings have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Williams, here we go. Puts the bucket.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Green. Weber pulls it in.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
He kicks it to Anderson. Williams. Left side Williams. There's Divac. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw no good for Divac. And the offensive rebounds leading to second chance points.
Yep, Kevin, and they have 6 in this quarter. And you know what? That's always a good sign in terms of a team that's focused and energetic. I mean, when you can get to that offensive glass, you're doing some work.
Now here's Shaq. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten a +5 margin in the rebound column.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
Williams against Harper. Pulls up on the wing, and it's blocked. Rice passes to Harper. Kicks to McGrady. He dishes it to O'Neal. Working on Divac. A baseline J. Shaq can't get that one to fall. Sacramento leading by 4. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Harper. And Anderson kicks to Weber. A floater. And he lays it up and in. Weber's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, they've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here. Keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get it.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And as you said, they've been on the offensive glass.
Boy, that's something I love to see, Kevin. As a former offensive rebounder myself, I know how demoralizing it is to the opponent when you get a second chance and you put it in the basket.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Warriors check in. Here is Harper. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Orias screen on Williams. Harper dishes to McGrady. Shaq defended by Divac. Shot clock at 6. Gets the bucket.
For a big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
Kings leading now by 4. Outside Williams. Up top Weber. Back to Williams. The putback. Oh, and the jam by Divac. And the Kings lead by 6.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Back to Harper. McGrady outside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Weber kicks to Anderson. And good on the basket. Hook it. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Now, here is McGrady. And Shaq backs down. 6 feet out. No luck. Great D that time from Divac.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Stojaković. Again, Sacramento.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
Now their offense continues to play.
Outside Harper. Back to Shaq. Working on Divac. Here's Shaq. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
And the Kings making a change here. Here's Barry.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle at a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Sally, he's checked in for Shaq. Dell, defended by Shaw. The pass to Thunderbird. Here's Barry. They set the pick. Off the screen. And it comes off the screen and spins it through.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Lakers trail by 10. Here is Shaw. Pass to Orr. Dishes to Fisher. one. Kings leading now by 8. Pass to Williamson. Lets it go from the wing. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Fisher with the ball. Ori passes to Fox. Here's Sally, defended by Williamson. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Fisher. For 3. It's rebounded by Williamson. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep in. Barry. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Thunderbird. And the Kings lead by 10.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
From downtown, and that's good. Robert Ory for 3.
Boy, when you got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Kings leading now by 7. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Now the pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Guarded by Fox. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They've been strong here in the early going, Kevin. Very effective from inside.
Like you were saying, going strong inside, building a strong lead here in the first.
And the confidence factor is a big part of that, Kevin. Taking that ball inside, you get high-quality shots, you get conversions, you keep pressure on the defense, and it just continues to build on itself.
Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Shaw. Here is Ori. Backs in. With the lead pass, Sally uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Passes it to Williamson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He has 5.
You know, it's so difficult, Kevin, to win in this league when you allow second chance points. And that's what's happening right now.
Pass to Ori. Here is Shaw. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ori. And counting 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The defender shouldn't hang his head there. That's just a good shot, plain and simple.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Barry. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Kings lead by 9.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish. The finger roll over the top.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. In Sacramento, leading by 9. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Detroit Pistons go up against the Miami Heat. It's happening next Monday night.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your results?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that. It can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
The pass to Williamson. Back to Martin. Pass to Williamson. It's Martin on the wing. Lock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound the Lakers. Here is Shaw. To the middle. Here's Knight. Passes it to Fox. Here is Shaw. Covered by Martin. From deep, George. Offensive rebound. And Fox gets it to go. And it's the Kings with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. There's the pass to Thunderbird. Martin dishes to Robertson. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Williamson. Martin goes up on the top of the key. Again, Martin missing. Now George. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half part.
Green is checked in for Knight. That free throw good from Shaw. Sacramento leading by 4. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Thunderbird. Soft touch off the glass. So it's the Lakers now. Here is Shaw. Outside, George. From deep. There's the bucket. Good. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
The Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. There's the pick. Outside, Martin. He passes it to Thunderbird. Back to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Lakers.
Tracy McGrady.
Fox passes to Orr. A pass to Fox. Here's Ori, defended by Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Here is Ori. He has 6. Off target from the wing. Robertson kicks to Martin. Passes to Williamson. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 7.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot harder than it appears. You've got to get your body angle just right to shield you from the defense.
Fox passes to Shaw. Now the dish to Green. The pass to Fox. The feed now to McGrady. Pass to Fox. Back to McGrady. Shoots a 3. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. He feeds it to Martin. He kicks it to Robertson. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, passes it to Thunderbird. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And the Kings making a change here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really
offensive glass. They've got a number of putbacks.
Harper the pass to Rice. Back to Harper. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. He's against Anderson. McGrady dishes to Harper. Back to McGrady. And that one hits back iron.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Williams up on top. He's guarded by Harper. Shot spit by Williams. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
Timeout call for Lakers.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
And there before you is the list of the teams that led the NBA in steals per game during the regular year. The Lakers second.
Kevin, time and time again, this team has proved during the regular season that they were a force to be reckoned with at the defensive end of the floor. Active, always in the stands, always applying pressure.
Anderson against McGrady.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And Williams, here we go. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we've got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
Sacramento making a switch here. Divac's checked in. The Kings shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game. And that one falls for Williams. Lakers trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Right side, Green. Rocket 6. He passes to Orr. Shot to stop the run. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Williams gets a screen from Weber. Weber with a screen on Harper. Williams attacking. Rejected by Harper. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Ori. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Williams against Harper. Kicks it to Green. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Sacramento leading by 9. Williams gets a screen from Weber. Weber with a screen on Harper. Williams double team. On the wing, Stojaković. He dishes it to Weber. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Here's Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Rice. Stolen by Weber. And now Sacramento on the break. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Yeah, the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Harper against Williams. Harper kicks to McGrady. Hangs in the air. The basket drops, and it's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They have got to put a body in it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. free throw good, McGrady. And it's the Kings with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Williams against Harper.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. It'll mess your game up for sure. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
For Sacramento, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. That's good from Williams.
Great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
Harper the pass to McGrady. Back to Harper. Shaq with a screen on Williams. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got his first basket of the night.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Harper against Williams. Anderson. Gets in front of the rim and out.
His shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Harper with the ball. Now guarded by Stojaković. The shot's good from Rice. Kings leading now by 7. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Weber against Green. Weber dishes to Williams. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
Lakers trail by 7. Green with a screen on Williams. Harper kicks to McGrady. Inside to Shaq. Trying to get open is McGrady. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by McGrady.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Kings shoot their 7th free throw attempt here. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Green with a screen on Williams. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And the Lakers tag on 2 more.
That's their 3rd straight make-off and assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here in the last few possessions.
And here is Williams. He's got 13. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Harper the pass to O'Neal. This is to McGrady. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Now just a 4-point Kings lead.
But the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Divac defended by Shaq. Unloads from 9. Good on the shot. Divac has got 12 points in the game.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
And the Lakers call time here. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Lakers trail by 6. Harper with the ball. And the pass to Rice. That's the free fly. Divac the rebound. Divac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Feeds to Anderson. On the wing. And the Kings check on 2 more. Now Harper. Green with a screen on Williams. Pass to Rice. Back to Harper. Now the feed to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Working on Divac. The jump hook. And that one's good by Shaq. Shaq's got 8 points.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
There's the dish to Williams. Shaq's up a 3. That's good.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside Harper. Inside to Shaq. McGrady outside. Shaq. Pocket 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shaq's got 6 points in the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Divac sets a screen. Divac a screen on Harper. Williams can't get it to go. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Harper against Williams. Shaq dishing to Harper. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Los Angeles.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
He feeds it to McGrady. Poke loose. Outside Williams. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Kings lead by 7. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. The Sacramento Kings ahead against the Lakers. They've been having their way inside. A huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. And hanging tough, the Los Angeles Lakers. No surprise, they've had some high-flying rejections, something they're good at. A valuable contribution so far by T-Mac. At the break, 11 points, and has also grabbed a couple rebounds. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. What a game we're seeing here from Williams.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
He kicks to Divac. Anderson outside. There's the 3, and that one's good. Anderson's got the first basket of the third quarter for Sacramento.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Lakers trail by 10. Passes it to O'Neal. Working on Divac. Taken away by Williams. Outside Anderson. He passes to Williams. Back to Anderson. Fires it up. Here's Weber. And it's sent back by Rice. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Harper. Back to McGrady. Spinning off the box out is Weber. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 13 points.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
Weber. Williams with the stuff. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Green, the screen, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. In a moment now to show you some of the league's leaders from the regular season. This time, the top rebounders at the small forward position. Well, you look at Tracy McGrady, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position. But where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
Lakers trail by 12. Shaq is screen on Williams. Outside Harper. Green guarded by Weber. Green kicks to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Harper. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a nice game for McGrady. 13 points. He has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively and he's helped his club.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, McGrady.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge, no question about it.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Kings leading now by 11. And here's Anderson for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And there's the pass to Rice. Free throw line jump shot. Shot's good. Rice has got 8 points.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
You know, Steve, he's as level-headed a player as there is. If there's ever been an occasion when he's gotten flustered, I can't recall it. I've not seen it.
They get it back. O'Neal. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points. He's got 12.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4.
Williams passes to Weber. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Rice passes to McGrady. Kicks it to Green. Pass to Harper. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to O'Neal. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Shaq's got 14 points.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
Stojaković with it. Now guarded by Rice. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Sacramento again missing.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooting.
McGrady dishes to Harper. Back to McGrady. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's the Lakers.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Timeout called by the Kings.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And when they've been on the wrong side of this run, it's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh gives you a chance to pull together.
Sallow, he's checked in for Green. Here is Williams. He's got 18. Williams gets a screen from Weber. Williams kicks to Weber. Anderson outside. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Divac. And it's good. Off through contact. Gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early. Thunderbird, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here is Harper. Pass to Rice. Dishes it to O'Neal. Working on Divac. Shaquille O'Neal again. Shaq's got 16 points.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Harper against Williams. Six on the shot clock. A fadeaway. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a very crafty move right there. When you're giving up height, it's time to unleash the fadeaway.
And Shaq backs down. Again, the Lakers.
This seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Williams attacking. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Williams has got 22.
And I like that move to the hoop. To use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Shaq with the screen. Harper kicks to McGrady. McGrady left side. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Kings leading now by 6. Weber with a screen on McGrady. Passes it to Barry. Weber with a screen on McGrady. Hands it from downtown. Barry's got 7.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Lakers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. The pass to Rice. Back to McGrady. Inside to Shaq. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Green is checked in for the Lakers. On the free throw, no good.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Shots good from Barry.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeout.
McGrady outside. Shaq guarded by Weber. And Kobe is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. This is just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
The Lakers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Kings leading now by 7. Back to Weber. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Thunderbird. Working on Green. With the fadeaway. Here's Weber. Williams slams it back in.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Has some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
And Fisher kicks to Shaq. Feeds it to Green. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Green's got 6.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Dell. And again, it's Sacramento converting. And here's Fisher. Outside Harper. The feed to O'Neal. Baseline try.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Barry the pass to Weber. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And now it's an 11-point Sacramento lead. And the Lakers call time here.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. We show you the players with the best shooting percentage in the regular season. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal, a great player, second in the league.
Boy, you look at these numbers, they're amazing. I mean, really solid. It points out the fact that when you're on this list, you've taken good shots and you've made a high percentage of them, but I really think it speaks to shot selection as much as it does shot making.
The drive by Green. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5. Kings leading now by 8. Here's Barry. 10 points for him. Back to Weber.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Fox. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. Fox. At the line for 2. That free throw good from Fox. Stojaković is checked in for Weber. Fox hits them both. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Thunderbird. Outside Williams. They set the pick. He passes to Thunderbird. And it's sent back by Fox. Harper with the ball. Into Green. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Williams against Fisher. Not loose. And stolen by Fisher. Fades. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Stojaković. Kings leading now by 4. Outside Williams. The pass to Barry. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Barry's got 12 in the game. 1:41 left to play here in the third. Now Harper. Pass to Ori. Here's Fox. No one near him. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 9. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Williams against Fisher. Williams kicks to Stojaković. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ori's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fisher. Rebound by the Kings. Stojaković has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Outside Williams. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
He was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
Sacramento making a switch here. Here is Harper. Still anybody's game at this point.
No question, and this becomes a very big possession here.
McGrady up top. Back to Harper. McGrady outside.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll have to go free throw line. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And he makes the first. Weber, he's checked in for the Kings. So he hits them both. 27 seconds left in the third. Outside Williams. Lets a floater go. Shaw with the rebound.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
And Shaq backs down. He nails it. And we're tied up. Shaq's got 25 points in the game.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. Square one, holding ball.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Western Conference, Round 1. The Sacramento Kings take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Next Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Lakers shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Shaw passes to Rice. To take the lead, Shaw. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Orr. Shot clock at 6. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Rice passes to Orr. It is now to O'Neal. Working on Divac. Clock at 4. Reach for it. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Two on the clock. Here's Shaq. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Sacramento's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Williams dishes to Anderson. He feeds it to Stojaković. He kicks it to Divac. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Divac has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Sacramento. The Lakers trail. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. McGrady outside. Kicks to O'Neal. Working on Divac. And the layup's good off the glass. Sheik's got 17 points here in the second half.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. And this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. One guy has been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rick Adelman had some advice for his team over that last break. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Ori is screen on Williams. Passes it to Rice. Here is Ori. Again, Los Angeles.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Back to Divac. No good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. He passes to Shaw. The pass to Orr. Again, Los Angeles. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Williams for 3. Good. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
McGrady outside. Shoots from the baseline. And again, it's the Lakers.
They got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
The Kings trail by 3. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Anderson. Outside Anderson. The wing jumper on target. Here is Shaw. Defended by Stojaković. Rice passes to Shaw. Dishes it to McGrady. The finger roll finishes the bucket. McGrady's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Outside Williams. Back to Divac. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right through the knee for the layup. Williams has got 27. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here is Shaw. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Baseline J on the way. Right through the center that time. All net. McGrady's got 16 here in the second half. Sacramento's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Outside Williams. Feeds to Weber. Back to Williams. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We're going to shoot one more at the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
And that one falls for Williams. So it's the Lakers now. The lead is 2. Outside Harper. Working on Williams. Harper kicks to McGrady. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Harper kicks to Shaq. Working on Divac. A nice shot by Shaq. Shaq's got 29. The Kings trailed by 4. Williams gets a screen from Divac. There's the feed to Stojaković. Back to Williams. Stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Harper. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Williams dishes to Anderson. Back to Williams. Wide open look. And that one swishes right in. Williams has got 16 points here in the second half.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Lakers leading by 4. McGrady outside. And Shaq backs down. Divac with some nice D.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. That's good. And the Lakers lead by 6. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Williams. Gets it to go.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
McGrady outside. Working on Anderson. Shoots from the right block. That's good. McGrady's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Anderson. From the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. Look at the percentages. Good number.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Pass to Rice. 6 to shoot. Harper up top. Passes it to Rice. And right away, they answer with a 3-pointer of their own.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Shoots from 12. Rejected by Harper. Inside to Shaq. It's stolen by Divac. Williams against Harper. And here is Williams. Here's the dish to Divac. And Shaq sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
6 seconds on the shot clock.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stojaković. They get it again. Williams. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Timeout called the Lakers.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Sacramento making a switch. Weber's checked in. McGrady outside. Throws it up high. And Shaq with the slam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, caught angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Divac's a screen on Harper. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Harper. Anderson against McGrady. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
You know, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
That free throw good from Anderson. McGrady with the ball. Outside Harper. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shaq passes to Harper. Rice. Guarded by Weber.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And here's Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Shaq. Puts it to go. Shaq's got 8 points in the quarter.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1 there.
Timeout called by the Kings. Shaq is really having a good game here.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
.56 left in the game. We're in the post. Under by Green. A blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
They haven't done as much inside as they did in the first half. They got to get back to their game plan, which is to work the ball inside and then force the defense to react and play from there.
And we look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They really excelled with their backs to the basket throughout the game. Guys dominating the post.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's Marco good luck.
He's definitely the guy they want at the line in this situation. He loves these kinds of moments.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 2. And then 15 left to play here in the fourth.
percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Williams against McGrady. miss. It's blocked by McGrady. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. In with the ball. Here's Rice. Lays it up and puts it in. Rice has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's aggressive outside as they were in the first half. He's smart with the lead. I like that. Very selective and deliberate in their offense. It's a good strategy when they're on top.
Now timeout called by Sacramento. They're losing by 4. We've got 1 away left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 1 away left to play in the final quarter. Williams against Harper. Outside Williams. Stojaković. Leads him in there. It's in! And he has brought them within 2 points.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
Harper against Williams. Harper gets to McGrady. Nails it!
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 for 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Back to Williams. From behind Boris. Shaq misses. So Los Angeles was able to be able to rock. So they foul intentionally. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
But you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management is crucial.
He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No good at the strike this time. The second is also. Now timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 4. With 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
It's a key two-way foul. Don't send the next free throw team to the line.
Good shooting so far. Up again. It's good.
I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it on.
Well, one away to end second game.
Go to the game. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And a chance here to send it into overtime. Need a three.
The Lakers gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. the first one, and that gives them a 4-point push. Second is good. He goes to the line, and it's a 5-point lead.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail on the coffin, guys.
3-point lead. Teams play well, but these guys hand to hand.
Yeah, I think so. They were just staying out sharp. Very on top of their game.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for watching Shaq Sports presentation of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Berendorf, working the rest of our This is Kevin Harlan saying so long as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.